Very good morning, students. Jai Hind. I am Adesh with my subject accountancy. Topic basic accounting terms. This is the second chapter of the class 11th. Till now, in this chapter, we cover many of the basic accounting terms. For example, expenditure, receipts, expenses, profits, losses, incomes, gains, purchases, sales, so many topics we covered till now in this concept or in this chapter. Today, some more basic accounting terms also we have which we are going to discuss and which we are going to learn today. Basically, these accounting terms will help us to solve the numerical problem as well as to prepare the theoretical note. And these are the basic accounting terms which we have to use again and again in our accounting subject. Okay, so that's why these accounting terms we have to learn and we have to understand. Okay, because every words have their own meaning. Okay, so that's why we are trying to explain or we are trying to learn these basic accounting terms in this chapter. So till now, in last class we covered the topic of stock or inventory, and now we have the another topic, that is trade receivable. So what are trade receivable? So basically in the terms of accounting, if I say receivable are those terms which we have to receive in future. Is it clear? Receivable is that term that show in future we have to receive these thing in future. Okay, so that's why there is a receivable. Now the word is trade means in which commodity we are doing the business. For example, if we sold any goods, if we sold the goods of in our business, and then the amount of against that good we did not receive at that time when we are selling, but that amount we will receive in future. So there will be the surety to receive the amount from the customer. So whenever a shopkeeper, when a producer or a businessman sold goods to their customers, and against that sale the amount will be received in future, so then that amount will be the trade receivable. Is it clear? So according to the language, it is the amount receivable for sale of goods and or services rendered in the ordinary course of business. Ordinary course of business means the thing for which we are doing the business, for which commodity we are doing the business, when we sell, when we selling that commodity, or if we are rendering service or we are providing service to the customers or the society, against that service the amount we have to receive in future, that amount only the receivable, not a received. Received and receivable, this is the difference. Okay, here is a difference in between the receivable and receive. So it is a receivable. Receivable means we have to receive in future. So it is a amount receivable for sales of goods or service render in ordinary course of business. Is it clear? So that will be the trade receivable, and trade receivable is also divided or classified into two parts. That the parts are, first one is debtors. The first one is debtor, and second one is bills receivable. So what are the debtors? Debtor is a person or an entity. Why a person? Customer may be a single person or an entity. Entity means that may be a business. ओके कोई भी एक पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस भी हो सकता है हमारा कस्टमर, और एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सनस भी हो सकता है. तो इट मीन्स अकॉर्डिंग टू द डेटर, debtor is a person or an entity who owes amount to the enterprise against credit sales of the goods or services. Means if a business is sold their goods on credit to a particular person or to a business entity, and against that credit sale what the amount has to receive by the business from the customer or individual person or a business entity to whom the goods are sold. Is it clear? So that will be the debtor of the business. So debtor is a person. Debtor is a person or an entity who owes amount to the enterprise against credit sales of goods and or services rendered. Is it clear? डेटर एक वो पर्सन है, डेटर एक वो पर्सन है, ए पर्सन और एन एंटिटी. एक बिजनेस भी हो सकता है, डेटर एक पर्सन भी हो सकता है और एक बिजनेस भी हो सकता है जो गुड्स परचेज कर रहा है हम किसी भी पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस से. सो उस बिजनेस के लिए वो पर्टिकुलर एक डेटर होगा. तो डेटर इज ए पर्सन और एन एंटिटी हु ओज अमाउंट टू द एंटरप्राइज अगेंस्ट क्रेडिट सेल्स ऑफ गुड्स और सर्विस रेंडर. कोई भी उसको गुड्स सोल्ड किया गया है या उसके अगेंस्ट में कोई भी उसको सर्विस दी गई है, उसके अगेंस्ट में उसको अमाउंट जो पे करना है किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को और द एंटरप्राइजेस को. ओके, सो दैट विल बी द डेटर. नेक्स्ट वन इज बिल्स रिसीवेबल. बी पॉइंट, bills receivable. Here again the word is receivable and the word is bills. Bills what is? Bills against for what? Bills किसके against में है वो? When goods are sold or sale on credit. Against that, enterprises write bill against that particular customer or that particular person or the enterprises. Is it clear? For example, we having our own shop. हमने अपनी शॉप से कुछ गुड्स सोल्ड किए किसी भी आउटसाइडर पर्सन को, बट वी डोंट हैव ट्रस्ट दैट पर्सन विल पे अमाउंट टू अस ऑन टाइम. So against that we write bill or a promissory note. So the term and conditions are written on that bill. The bill said these goods we have sold in this particular date to that person and of this amount, and that person will return this amount after 2 months, 1 month, 3 months, or whatever the time will be agreed in between the seller and the purchaser. Means अगर किसी भी प्रोड्यूसर ने, किसी बिजनेसमैन ने अगर गुड्स सोल्ड किए हैं किसी आउटसाइडर को, सो वहाँ पर जब वो गुड्स सोल्ड करता है तो उसको कस्टमर पर ट्रस्ट नहीं होता कि ही विल पे द अमाउंट अगेंस्ट द गुड्स और सर्विस व्हाट इज गिवन और प्रोवाइडेड बाय द बिजनेस. उसके अगेंस्ट में जो शॉपकीपर है या बिजनेसमैन है वो उस कस्टमर के अगेंस्ट में एक बिल लिखता है. उस बिल में टर्म कंडीशंस लिखी होती हैं, कितने टाइम बाद वो कस्टमर उसका पैसा देगा जो उसने गुड्स या सर्विसेज रिसीव की हैं, और कितना अमाउंट है. ये सब एक प्रॉपर बिल पर लिखे होंगे, एक पर्टिकुलर पेपर पर लिखे होंगे, उस पर दोनों के सिग्नेचर होंगे एंड द कस्टमर विल गिव हिज acceptance also on that particular bill by putting his own signature. Okay, so that will be a bill receivable. Okay, so now according to the book what they said, bills receivable means bills receivable means a bill of exchange. A bill of exchange accepted by a debtor. That person may be a debtor, that person will be a customer. So the amount of which will be received on the specified date. Okay, here a specified date will be mentioned. According to that he will receive the amount. Okay, and bills receivable means bill of exchange accepted by a debtor, the amount of which will received on a specified date. Here the date is mentioned in the bill receivable, but in the debtor there is no date is mentioned. So bills are paid according to the, or bills are received according to the time period, what the time or the time, specified time period is mentioned or agreed both the partners, both the person, seller and the purchaser. Okay, so next one is, second concept is, here is trade receivable. So next is trade payable. These were against the credit sale, but these will generate against the credit purchase. Okay, trade payable will जनरेट इन अ बिजनेस ऑन द क्रेडिट परचेज। यहाँ पर हमने गुड्स को क्रेडिट सोल्ड किया था दोनों कंडीशन में, ठीक है, बट यहाँ पर अब हमें गुड्स परचेज करने हैं और ऑन क्रेडिट बेसिस। सो देन व्हेन वी परचेजिंग द गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट from a supplier and against that we have to pay amount in future, so that our trade payable will be generated in our business. So the definition of trade payables, it is the amount, it is the amount payable for purchase of goods and or services taken in the ordinary course of business. It is clear regularly what the business is going on, and in that situation when we purchase goods from the or take we have taken any services from the supplier, so against that what the amount we have to pay in future, that will be the trade payable. So the amount payable for purchase of goods or service taken in ordinary course of business, that will be the trade payable. So trade payable is also classified into two categories. The first one is creditor and second is bills payable. So here is creditors. If there is creditor, so creditor will generate at the time of when we purchasing goods from an entity or from a person or from a supplier on credit, and or taken any services from that business or any enterprises, so against that the amount we have to pay those goods or the services whatever we have taken. So there is no time limit for the creditors. केवल हमने गुड्स और सर्विसेज रिसीव की हैं किसी भी सप्लायर से, उसके अगेंस्ट में हम फ्यूचर में अमाउंट पे करेंगे. सो दैट विल बी द अमाउंट पेबल, एंड दोज पर्सनस विल बी क्रेडिटर फॉर आवर बिजनेस. जिसको हमें पेमेंट करना है फ्यूचर में, वो हमारे क्रेडिटर्स होंगे हमारे बिजनेस के अंदर. सो creditor is a person, creditor is a person, it is एग्जैक्ट अपोजिट टू द डेटर. यहाँ पे हमने गुड सेल किए थे, यहाँ पर हम परचेज कर रहे हैं. सो जब सेल करेंगे तो वहाँ पर हमारे डेटर जनरेट होंगे, फ्रॉम दोज वी हैव टू टेक मनी, एंड हेयर वी हैव टू पे मनी टू होम. सो दोज हु we have to pay amount in future, so those or that person will be creditor for our business. So creditor is a person or an entity or enterprise, a single person may be there or a business may be there, business entity is there, may be there, to whom an enterprise owes amount against credit purchase credit purchases of goods and or services taken. Okay, so these will be the creditor for. So creditor, a person or an enterprise to whom an enterprise owes amount against credit purchase of goods और सर्विस टेकन, जो हमने गुड्स परचेज किए हैं क्रेडिट पर या हमने कोई भी सर्विस ली है, अगेंस्ट दैट अगर हमारे ऊपर उसका कोई अमाउंट बाकी है और जिसको वो अमाउंट हमें पे करना है फ्यूचर में, सो दैट विल बी द क्रेडिटर ऑफ द बिजनेस. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज bills payable. Similarly, bills payable is that bills of exchange. For that we have to pay amount for credit purchase of goods or service taken by an enterprises or by a particular person. ओके, किसी भी एक पर्सन से जो हमने सर्विस या किसी भी पर्टिकुलर एंटरप्राइजेस से हमने जो सर्विस या गुड्स परचेज किए हैं क्रेडिट पर, उसके अगेंस्ट में ऑन ए स्पेसिफाइड डेट what the amount we have to pay. So that term and conditions will mention on a particular paper. So that paper or that bill of exchange will be the bills payable for that enterprises. So according to that book, bills payable, bill payable means a bill of exchange a bill of exchange a bill of exchange accepted by the person or enterprise, the amount of which will be payable on the specified date. Here is the time also mentioned. Okay, so but in creditor the time is not mentioned. Okay, so bills payable, bills of exchange accepted by the person or enterprises, the amount which will be payable on the specified date. So that will be the bills payable of the business. Okay, so trade receivable, two things are included: debtors and bills receivable, trade payable, creditors and bills payable. Next one is the term, next basic accounting terms is cost. Okay, so the third point is cost. What is cost? If we have to acquire something, against that what we have to pay. If we are receiving or acquiring anything and against that the something we have to pay. So what the something we are paying against to acquire the thing, so that will be the cost of acquisitions or the acquire of that particular thing. इज इट क्लियर? हमें कोई चीज़ रिसीव करनी है तो अगेंस्ट दैट द अमाउंट इज पेड और द थिंग इज पेड, so that will be the cost of goods or cost of things what we have acquired after pay something against that. हमने किसी भी चीज़ के अगेंस्ट में कुछ पेड किया और उसके बाद उसको जो रिसीव किया दैट विल बी द कोस्ट. अब हम अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स में आते हैं. इफ़ आई रिसीव अ बिल्डिंग एंड अगेंस्ट दैट what the amount I have paid to acquire that building, so that will be the cost of that particular building. So now cost, it is the amount of enterprise expenditure. It is the amount of expenditure incurred on or attributable to a specified article, product or activity. It is clear? Cost is that thing. If we have, or if we are receiving a specified article, product or activity against that what the amount of expenditure incurred on or a particular attributable. ओके अगर हमें किसी भी पर्टिकुलर आर्टिकल के लिए, किसी प्रोडक्ट के लिए, किसी एक्टिविटी के लिए कोई भी अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर हम करते हैं, कोई भी अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर हमारा होता है बिजनेस के अंदर, सो दैट विल बी द कॉस्ट अगेंस्ट दैट दीज थिंग्स. ओके आर्टिकल हो, प्रोडक्ट हो या कोई भी एक्टिविटी हो, उसके अगेंस्ट में जो भी हमें पे करना है अमाउंट, जो भी हमारा स्पेंड होता है अमाउंट, दैट विल बी द कॉस्ट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर आर्टिकल, प्रोडक्ट और activity. So it will be the cost of that. Next one is fourth point, voucher. What is voucher? So voucher is an evidence against a particular transaction. वाउचर हमारा एक एविडेंस होता है जो हमारी एक पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजेक्शन्स को शो करता है. If we are purchasing anything, so against that we have to show a bill and we have to receive a bill against that purchase, whatever we have purchased. अगर हमने कोई चीज़ परचेज की है तो then with that purchase we receive a bill from the seller and that bill will show our as evidence of that particular transaction for the purchase of the goods. Okay, so voucher is an evidence of a business transaction. Okay, so voucher is an evidence of a business transaction. Okay, next one is fifth, discount. Fifth point is discount So what is discount? So discount is that offer which is deduct from the price of goods, and from the list price of the goods, the whatever amount is deducted, so that is the discount. And discount is also of two type. First, it may be a trade discount और it may be a cash discount. ओके, ये हमारा ट्रेड डिस्काउंट हो सकता है या हमारा कैश डिस्काउंट हो सकता है. सो इट इज द रिडक्शन in the price of goods or from the amount to be paid to a customer by the enterprise. Okay, so discount may be allowed or may be received. So discount allowed. So if discount is allowed, so it may be a trade discount or cash discount. Trade discount is that if there is regular goods or sale purchase, on that what the discount is provided, that will be the trade discount. And cash discount is that of only for the cash purchased by the customer, and if the cash purchased by the customer, against that only that discount will provided. अगर कोई उधार खरीद रहा है तो then cash discount will not be provided, और केवल कैश जो खरीद रहा है उसको ही ये डिस्काउंट ऑफ़र किया जाएगा. एंड जो भी उसका रेट ऑफ डिस्काउंट होगा, दैट रेट ऑफ डिस्काउंट विल बी शो.